Welcome back. Now we answer questions we received from you, our viewers. If you have a question yourself, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Okay, Brother Shabir, here's a question from an individual asking about, they've heard the term being used, Maliki, Hanafi. They're wondering what these terms mean. Are they different schools of Islam, or are they different sects? What are there? Are there other schools of thought in addition? So maybe you can answer that question.
Yeah, these are schools of interpretation of Islamic jurisprudence or Islamic law within the broader umbrella of Sunni following. So let me define these terms. Sunni following, that refers to following basically the life example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And that makes up like 85% of the world population of Muslims today. They're called Sunnis. Now, how exactly do you follow the Prophet, peace be upon him? What did he do on certain occasions? Sometimes there are different interpretations about that, often because there are different reports about what he did. And then there were great scholars in the past who had to sift all of these reports and think about what was the general practice of the Prophet, what was the exceptional practice, what was practiced in which situation, and what does this all mean? What is the implication? What precedents were set, and how do we interpret those precedents? So there were many great teachers in the past, but among them, 4 have emerged with a large number of followers, so that they came to be known as the founders of 4 schools of Islamic jurisprudence, though they did not intend themselves to found schools, but so they come to be remembered. Ahmad bin Hanbal, Imam Shafi'i, Anas bin Malik, and Abu Hanifa. So these are known as the Hanafi school, the Maliki school, the Shafi'i school, and the Hanbali school. So they're schools of interpretation of Islamic law.
Mm-hmm. So how do Muslims interact with these schools then?
Well, it so happens that because these schools were so largely followed, that in certain areas that was the only school that was known. It became adopted as state law, where Muslims were the majority in ruling powers. And the Muslims then became comfortable in those regions following those schools. Nowadays in our cosmopolitan centers, like in Toronto, we have people representing all different schools. So in a single mosque, some people may be praying with slight variations according to one school, and some people are praying with slight variations according to the other school.
Which can sometimes lead to tensions.
Sometimes can lead to tensions and misunderstandings, but when we step back and see the bigger picture and realize that all of the 4 schools have equally their legitimacy in Islamic history, we tolerate all of these differences. Sometimes people want to get to the bottom of issues and they want to debate these points all over again. Some others think there's no need to debate these finer points, because if these points were so clear from the start, we would not have had the various schools having different interpretations. And some others think that we can still get back to the bottom of things, and we should. They think that the pure example is that of the Prophet himself, and we should seek that example and try to reconstitute the matter all over again. In some issues, I agree that this is needed, especially in issues for which there are modern questions arising, not the classical issues. It's necessary to go back to the original sources, the Quran and the Prophet's example.
I appreciate your insights, Dr. Shabir Ali.
You're welcome for that.
That's all the time we have. Don't forget to visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com, and check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/QuranSpeaks. Please write and email us. We welcome your comments and questions. I'm Safiya Ali for all of us here at Let the Quran Speak. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.